Hello, YouTube. Happy Sunday, everybody. We made it through another week. I see Bean. What's up, dude? I see who is apparently Harry. Harry, do you still want me to address you as Harry? Or are you going with this new persona? Epsilon, hello. Good morning to you too, friend. Okay, Bean. Be safe. So we're picking up Terraria where we left off. I've been playing a lot of Terraria lately. Specifically, I've been playing the thorium mod with my son. And we've been talking about it a lot this week. And I really wanted to finish up my run of this game on stream, even though we're basically playing vanilla. Hi, Ella. But playing Minecraft and having Josh on stream with me last week was a lot of fun. And again, I appreciate how welcoming everybody was. And so while he's still on a break from school, we are joined again today by my son. Josh, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. Mic check 1, 2. Ghostly. Hello, first time on the stream. Love your Amori video. Thank you so much, friend. It's always nice to get a new face in stream. And like I say to everybody, I appreciate you taking the time just to come in and say hi. So, where we were at in this game is we were kind of just starting hard mode. We defeated the wall of flesh. And I went through the ore grind to get up to titanium. And so, with having Josh join me on this run, we are a little bit behind the curve now because obviously he wasn't with me for all of pre-hard mode. So we are going to work on just trying to get him geared up a little bit to be on par with me before we start worrying about bosses. The first thing that we want to do is go find this mini biome called the Shimmer. The Shimmer is this really cool looking ethereal pool that can be used to transmute items. It's my favorite biome in all of Terraria. So we're going to go try to find that. The Amori video was how I found the channel. That's true with most people. I'd say 99% of people find me because of that video. It's been immensely successful, and I am immensely grateful. But regardless of what brought you here, I just appreciate you being here. Donka donka. Okay, so I should probably also get some wings. Options are limited. But let's go up and do that. Someone random. Hi, bro. Your Journey with Grief videos are very cool, especially Ire. Thank you so much. I don't get a lot of recognition for that series, even though it's what started the channel, which is totally fine. Whatever it is that brings people to me, I'm grateful no matter what. But that's really nice of you to say. You know, a lot of art goes into that series, so I appreciate it very much. Oh, okay. Where are basilisks? Is that desert?
Yeah.
What are you trying to get in the desert?
Specific. I was just grabbing crystals because it was hollow.
Oh, okay.
I need to make healing potions.
I mean, I have just regular healing potions, the ones that restore 100, but yeah, we're due for an upgrade. Well, Guppo bro, it is really good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Epsilon, I would love to have another video go as viral as the Amori one, but I don't predict that ever happening. I think that will just always kind of be the crown jewel of anything I create, which is fine. Someone random, it's going okay. How are you? I'm always sus when I see people with usernames like that, because it's like, okay, do I know this person? Because I've had that happen to me, where somebody was in stream, and unbeknownst to me, it was somebody I actually knew IRL, so... I'm kind of up here just chilling and hoping a wyvern or two spawns. Hard mode changes a lot because now, if you meet certain conditions, enemies drop a new material called souls. There's like a half dozen different types here in the vanilla game. And so wyverns will drop souls of flight that let us craft wings. And wings are pretty much a necessary item in Terraria. You can't fly indefinitely unless you get an item from the Empress of Light. But just being able to fly for a short period of time is very important to mobility, especially in boss fights. And having wings negates your fall damage. So... someone random. So when you say yes, sir, are you saying yes, sir? You and I know each other in real life or no? Ire on minute 3 is peak, bro. Had me in tears. Thank you for the masterpiece. That's really nice of you to say. I made that video a long time ago, but you know, once in a while I'll go back and watch my older stuff. And I do kind of laugh just because, like, I've come so far. Like, with how much I've learned in just writing and recording and editing. But the message of a lot of those videos remains true to me all this time later. And Ire's a pretty good example of that, so... Oh, okay. No worries. Alright, why are not... wyvern spawning up here? Plenty of harpies. Uzard, hey buddy. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing okay. Ire, Love Letter, and Halcyon. All great choices, and I appreciate that very much. I'm very careful with any media that I consume, Ghostly. Not just games I play, but songs I listen to, movies and TV I watch. Because a lot of that stuff can be very difficult. I certainly don't seek depressing games, quote unquote. Any game that has an emotional narrative usually resonates with me in some way. Even something like Undertale. But, there are very few games that I just outright will say that I'll never ever play ever. Because it wouldn't be healthy for me to do so. So like Yume Nikki would be an example of that. It's extremely unlikely that I would ever play a game like Yume Nikki. But games that talk about grief are games that I absolutely will play, have played, will play more of. Was there a journey with grief entry that was particularly difficult for me to make? I mean, Love Letter was probably the hardest. Maybe the first one, too. The first step. That was really hard to do. Love Letter was a little bit more personal, I guess. And I even, like, the last line of the video, I couldn't get through without choking up. I don't know how many times I recorded that, and I still just, like, couldn't really get through it. So if you listen to that last couple lines I say in Love Letter, you can hear me getting choked up trying to fight it. Brother was a hard one, too. You know, because my brother's death was just like... I mean, it was such a shock, as was my daughter's, but... You know, again, there was less than a year between their deaths. They died like 10 months apart. So, like, my whole family, we were just still reeling from my daughter. You know, and then my brother died. And I knew it was something I had to do. I was kind of done with the Journey with Grief series at that point. That was kind of the plan with that, is I was going to make 13 videos. One for each year of my daughter's life. And talk about a different theme and a different experience. And Love Letter was kind of like that, just a good way to bookend the series, right? And I was done with it. It served everything that I needed it to do. You know, and then Steve died, and I had to talk about it. I had to do something. And I toyed with the idea of, like, I don't know, starting a new series or something like that, but I'm like, no, it's still part of this journey with grief. So, a space for the unbound. I've never heard of that. Being the Mori thing was pretty instant. And again, just like for reference, it's bizarre because prior to that, you know, if I got 100 views on a video, that was like a big deal. To get triple-digit views was very exciting for me. And when I put out the Amori video, my channel was only like barely 6 months old. I was still very new to the game. And I forget, I think the video hit 1 million views within the first month. And it was pretty overwhelming. I wasn't prepared for it. I often use the analogy that it's like drinking out of a fire hose, because it was just so much at once. I literally could not keep up with all the comments and everything. Just, it was impossible for one person you know, to sit and read thousands of comments a day. So it's waned off, which has been good because it's made it more manageable for me. Rufio, what's up, dude? Happy Sunday. The other Josh is here. Hello. No, I think a lot of it is just... A lot of it's luck, Epsilon. That's the thing. Is even though... You know, I don't think that I made a bad video, and I know that I certainly made something... I spoke from the heart. You know, it was a genuine piece of work. Just like with anything, any creator will tell you, if you have any amount of success, there is a degree of luck to it. Why Amori was the thing that, you know, was the catalyst, I don't know. It's so bizarre because I've, you know, covered arguably more successful games, more well-known games. You know, I've done Zelda and Stardew Valley. And, you know, Mori is still just that one thing that people, I guess, just it resonated with them. I don't know. I know a lot of the success was because of haters, quite honestly. I know that somebody... I don't use Twitter. Just because I know how toxic X can be. But I know that very early on, somebody saw my video and posted something on Twitter and didn't paint me in a very good light. And I know that a lot of people from that Twitter crowd came to the video. So it was kind of like this double-edged sword because all of a sudden I had all this traffic. And even if people come, you know, to berate me, that still helps me. That still tells the algorithm, hey, people are talking about this, spread it. And that's a lot of what happened. You know, people came...
I remember looking you up on Twitter and just being appalled at how just mean people can be. Because, like, I've been on Twitter for a while. So, I kind of got used to people making fun of me, you know. Oh, you're such a weirdo, all this and that. But, like, when it's you, and it has to do with Allie specifically, then it kind of strikes a nerve.
Sure. As it should.
Normally, I'm fairly stoic when it comes to, like, public interaction. That one was pretty upsetting.
Yes, Josh is playing with me today. The other guy in the...
Sorry, I'm underground right now.
Yes.
Trying to catch
Everybody chat. My son, for those of you joining us, is playing with me today. We're trying to get him caught up.
Yeah, I was just listening to your talk.
So back to the Amori thing, though. That was really hard for me to deal with at first. Because this whole project has been like this very personal thing. It's been an important part of my grieving and my healing process, and it still is. It still serves that to this day. And so to literally have to read hundreds, maybe thousands of comments of people, you know, saying horrible things about me, horrible things about my daughter. That took some time to kind of get used to and get desensitized to it. And I was also just in a hypersensitive place emotionally, as anybody would be. You know, if you lose a child or if you lose somebody to suicide, like it's a
very vulnerable experience.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And, you know, but I realized in time, like, okay, none of these insults are actually grounded. There's no basis to them. You know, they're just objectively wrong, or it's people just, you know, trying to hurt my feelings or make themselves feel better. And once I kind of understood that, then I just, because I still will, you know, every week I still get a couple people trying to, you know, whatever, push my buttons. And if it's something really nasty, you know, like hate speech, you know, goes against YouTube's community standards, maybe I'll report it and let YouTube deal with it. But generally, I just, if I see it, then I just don't even care. I just ignore it, because all those people who do and say those things to me or anybody else, you know, it's because they have their own problems. You know, maybe they're kids like my daughter and they're struggling, and maybe they don't have a dad that, you know, shows them any affection or gives them attention. You know, maybe they're dealing with a loss themselves, or struggling with addiction, or just unhappy with the general state of their life. Everybody's got a story. So I just kind of, I take pity on those people. Erica, hello. Okay, I'm not getting any wyverns. So
You might not be high up enough, maybe?
I'm like at the top of the world. I'm up on this, I'm up on this sky island. Fighting off harpies constantly, but not a single wyvern. It's not that important.
You got a water candle?
No, it's not that important, because I have lightning boots and a horseshoe balloon. So until then, is in my Steam library right now, someone random, and it's a contender for the next Gaming with Grief video. I haven't decided. I kind of want to do a Deltarune video, but that's going to be a big undertaking, so I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. But until then, and In Stars and Time are like the next two games that I really plan on playing. I think too, if I set up the next donor incentive, I'm going to do Celeste, but I'm also not 100% ready to commit. Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with wyverns. Okay, so what we want to do, I guess, is try to find our shimmer.
Is that? I'm pretty sure I was on the right.
You were probably pretty close to it there, yeah.
I don't have a magic mirror, so I need to take a bath in lava to get home quickly.
Are you asking what time it is for me here? Someone random? Oh, we'll take stars. Yeah, it's no secret. I don't really try to. I mean, I'm not going to give you guys my address and dox myself, but I live in Michigan. We are in the Eastern time zone in the United States. So it is 12:10 p.m. for me right now.
Yeah, usually when people are curious, I just tell them the time zone and the maybe the peninsula.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about the state a lot, so
yeah, it's especially the UP.
Mm-hmm.
I like bragging about it.
A lot of fallen stars out tonight.
Yeah, I've been getting quite a few.
I think it's a lucky night because I got a few fireflies as well. Yeah, someone random. There's a lot of viewers who are not from the United States. Get a lot of people from Central Europe, Eastern Europe. Some from Asia and the Middle East. Josh Rufio's asking if you've seen Darknet Diaries. The music from that cybersecurity channel reminds me of Terraria music.
Cybersecurity channel?
Darknet,
I have no.
Darknet Diaries.
Yeah, I have no idea what.
Alright, so... Did you just, like, go down in the jungle, or...?
Yeah, I was just looking for titanium.
Alright, I'm just gonna dig straight down from the edge of the beach, because that worked for us last time.
Yep. Well, to be fair, I did get the coordinates for it, but, I mean, digging down from the beach is a good pretty much always. Especially if you're at, like, the edge of the water, because then you know it can only be in one direction.
Alright.
I would have looked it up this time, but that takes all the fun out of it now, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna AFK real quick and go to the bathroom. BRB.
Oh, I should probably open chat. There we go.
Alright. Someone random, if you're still here, thanks for joining us. Thanks for saying hey. There's a bunch of water. Never fails.
I forgot what the German word for everywhere is. Did I even... To be fair, it's been like 2 years now since I took that German class. I do remember the words for solar and like energy and stuff.
Well, Momo's in here, and Momo's from Germany. Momo, how do you say water is everywhere? Wasser East something?
Yeah. I was thinking like Das Wasser East, and then whatever the German word for everywhere is. But the funny thing about German is just like, sometimes German is so on the nose, like you can read it as an English person, like an English speaker, and completely understand what the word is supposed to be. Like if I asked you, what do you think solar craft means? Like it has the word solar in it.
I found the shimmer.
Awesome. So like solar craft, I think it's literally just windcraft. It's just like solar and wind energy. and it's basically just the words solar and craft in the same word. I love it. Like, if we ever still end up going to Germany, I'll actually keep studying it. So I feel like it would be very difficult now that Allie's not here with us.
Yeah, it's maybe someday kind of thing, how I feel about it.
Because I know you said, like, you know, we gotta enjoy stuff since Allie can't anymore, but it's like, it's so hard, man.
It's more complicated than that.
Yeah. Like, I would love to go to Germany and Japan, but, like, the only thing I would be able to do the whole time is just, wow, I wish Allie was here. I mean, heck, that's how I feel when we're visiting Mom.
Yeah, I was thinking that a lot yesterday.
It's just you know somebody is missing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, chat, so this is the Shimmer. This is that super awesome biome I was telling you about. So what's really cool about this place... I'm going to try to get some houses built here real quick. But what's cool about this place is... mechanically, it serves a very important purpose. So it's essentially a giant pool used to transmute materials. So, for example, I'm wearing titanium armor. And then let's say I got another set of armor, and I didn't want to wear this titanium armor anymore, but I wanted the titanium bars back that I used to make it. I can throw the armor into this pool and reclaim those materials. It also lets you change a lot of items into other items. So like as an example here, I've got this ranger emblem, right? So there's 4 emblems. They're accessories that you get from the Wall of Flesh. And it's random which one you get. You don't know which one you're going to get. But there's one for each class, right? And so I am playing a melee build, so I was hoping for a melee emblem or a warrior emblem. I ended up getting ranger. So this emblem as it is now doesn't help me. But what I can do is I can yeet it into this shimmer. And it changed it into a sorcerer emblem. Where'd it go? Did it shimmer? These enemies will not leave me alone and let me just do this.
That's my least favorite part about the shimmer.
I somehow equipped it. So we'll throw it in again. And it's now a summoner emblem. Do it one more time. In the words of Daft Punk, one more time. And now it's a warrior emblem. So now it will actually help me. SW. Hello, friend. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for the support. Apparently I can't give you a heart. Because it's a sticker. But that puts you in the lead. So, SW057. Center. Thank you so much, buddy. Swami, hello. I guess we're winning? We're not losing. It's funny that you mentioned Don't Starve and Terraria together, because the two games actually do have a collaboration. So there is a whole Terraria seed that is Don't Starve Together themed. Pretty fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of Don't Starve content. I'm pretty sure Don't Starve got like the most. Which I'm not complaining. I like it a lot.
Okay. Let's make some houses. So the reason that we're building houses down here is so that we can get a couple NPCs to move in. And if you have NPCs living in a biome that makes them happy, they will sell you an item called a pylon that lets you warp. So we want... We want the Goblin Tinkerer down here. Oh, I suppose I should build some walls. Might help.
Yeah, I'm glad the game actually tells you what's wrong with the house.
I would have figured it out eventually, maybe. Alright, we'll call that good enough. Let's try this again. Goblin Tinkerer, you go here. Demolitionist, Ultra Chad, you go here. Who else is underground?
I know the mechanic likes the Goblin Tinkerer.
Yeah, but
So I usually put her underground, but
my
I
guy,
know it's not her favorite biome.
yeah, my guide says to put her in ice.
I mean, either way, you're gonna get the pile.
It's not the clothier.
Yeah, does you have
Is
your
it
guide
Tavern
book?
Keep?
Not the Tavern Keep. Ah! Can't see.
Guide. It is clothier.
Ah, okay. Do you have recall potions?
No,
Because I don't
I have a
I
mirror.
don't have a magic mirror, so I can't teleport home.
I've got that.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
To be honest, I'd love to live in a cave too. Caves are low-key actually really cool, SW.
That depends on the cave. Like a big wide open cave where, you know, stuff ain't gonna bother you, then yes. But I remember hearing the story of the dude that got stuck upside down in that cave, and I don't understand how people can still go spelunking. Like I'm not even that claustrophobic, and that scared me bad.
Are you full on health yet?
No, I'm at 15.
I just gave you one.
I found only one life crystal I was getting.
Is there anything else I wanted to shimmer? I don't think so. You want
Oh
shoe
yeah,
spikes?
your obsidian rose here.
You want shoe spikes?
No. You can't shimmer an obsidian rose? What? I could have
No.
sworn it shimmered into something.
No.
Huh.
Magma Charm and Lava Charm.
Ah, right.
Momo says, I'm not sure when or if I'm going to stream again, but if I do, I'll probably talk about the mess that is AAA gaming company conditions or so. I'd love to hear about it. Erica asks if they should play this game. Generally, I say yes. If you like sandbox games. This
Yeah,
game...
a lot of people like to compare this to Minecraft, but it's a little more deep than just.
Yeah, I mean, to say that this game is 2D Minecraft is not inaccurate to say, I guess, but
I would say it's not doing it justice.
There's more to it than that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
you know, it's comparing apples and oranges. But no,
Like, they're
this
both
is
fruits,
this is in my
they
top
taste-
3 favorite games of all time, Erica. But this is the kind of game that I just love to play. I've probably played this game more than any other game. Like
especially with me.
just in pure hours. There's a few other contenders. You know, I've played a lot of Breath of the Wild and played a lot of Stardew Valley. I don't know if there's ever been anything that I've played more than Terraria. I wouldn't be surprised if this was number 1.
And when we started playing it, like, we were playing it on, like, a very not good version, at least for the time.
No, we played on the Wii U.
Yeah. And the Wii U notoriously isn't the best.
Rowan,
I
hello.
mean,
Yes, Momo, it is a Buster Sword. But due to copyright, they call it the Breaker Blade instead. Pretty good weapon.
that's nice to start out hard mode with it.
Yeah. I am going to
like
keep
the
playing
Knights of-
Undertale Yellow, Josh, yes. Wednesday this week will be Undertale Yellow. Last week when I played it, I didn't have a great time. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was in that long, dry part of the story, the Wild East, and I did not care for that. But the story just started to pick up right at the end of the playthrough. It just started to become more related to Undertale itself. So I'm very interested in seeing what happens in this game now. Yeah, Momo, I've seen a lot of that outsourcing. I mean, just any, like, art in general. I went on a big rant about AI art last stream, but it's the same kind of thing. Oh, a gold bunny. Hello, buddy. I'm like, wait a minute. That doesn't
look like an amethyst or whatever.
Yeah.
Topaz. I know colors.
Yeah,
I found a spider nest.
It doesn't surprise me, Momo. I mean, it's sad but true that so much of that stuff gets outsourced. You know, I've been trying to find an illustrator to do my book, and that's been like the hardest thing, is trying to find an actual artist, you know, not just somebody on the other side of the world who makes AI art, you know, and sells their images for $15 a piece. It's like, yeah, I could do that and have my whole book illustrated for a couple $100, but I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I want to pay an artist.
I would be very disappointed if you published a book and it only had AI art in it.
No, I would never do that.
Especially since Allie was an artist.
Yeah, I know. If she were alive, I'd have her do it.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm kind of an artist, I guess. I print stuff.
I almost wonder if we could try to get Daedalus Stormbows.
I mean, all we'd need was Souls of Light, and those aren't hard to get. I have no idea where I'm gonna find a magic mirror.
I mean, there's got to be some.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I guess I got to start naming some chests.
I've opened your chest so many times now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, SW, I'm very sorry for your loss. I hope I don't end up in the same boat on that one.
There's a lot of people who have lost their father. I don't think Rubes is in chat, but he's another one who talks about her dad a lot.
I mean, I know part of it is like, you know, I've already lost so many people and I'm sick of losing my family members. But like without like playing games with you, I probably would not have.
Pretty much in the same boat, buddy. Alright, we got this like semi-organized now. Yeah, are you done with Molten Gear?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't sure what you wanted to do with it. Yeah, no, I'm just farming for a spider staff now.
Okay, we do have some fangs. There's 8 in the chest here. I had a gold worm. I had a gold worm from something. We can shimmer that into a gummy worm for a permanent fishing power boost.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Why can you get fried eggs from spider? Is that like a joke I'm missing?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I mean, even if he lived to be 75, though, you know, one of my recurring messages in my work is that all grief is valid. It doesn't matter who you lose. Your grandfather, your child, your pet goldfish, or how old they were. It's still a loss that you have to contend with. That sucks, dude.
The next, yeah, what boss are we gonna fight?
Well, typically I like to do the destroyer first in hard mode.
Not a bad idea,
It's the easiest to employ strategy against, but you pretty much need ranged weapons to do all 3 of the mechanical bosses. It's really hard to beat them with true melee. So, any good bow would help us a lot. A Daedalus is great for the destroyer, but some work has to go into that. Maybe that's the play, is just to go to our Underground Hallow. The Underground Hallow is huge. So there's 3 mechanical bosses, SW, that are essentially like upgraded versions of pre-hard mode bosses. So there is the Destroyer of Worlds, which is a giant steel worm. An upgraded version of the Eater of Worlds we fought in the Corruption. There's Skeletron Prime, which is exactly what he sounds like. He's an upgraded version of Skeletron, which is the big floating skeleton head with arms. And then there's the Twins, which is an upgraded version of the Eye of Cthulhu. I think technically Skeletron is intended to be the hardest. But usually I struggle with the twins the most, to be honest.
I struggle with the Destroyer the most, just because, like, in Expert and Master Mode, he has so much health that
Yeah,
the fight drags on for too long.
He is very tanky.
And if his head touches you, you're just dead. Like, pretty much on the spot.
So I guess let's open up some of this underground Hallow Desert. So I guess what we're going to do down here is try to defeat as many of these enemies as we can, because now that we're in a hallowed biome, these enemies will drop souls of light. One of the aforementioned souls that we can use to craft a lot of stuff. But we can get weapons and craft boss summons with them, so this part of the game is pretty much a necessity for progression. There isn't much that you can do without souls. But I do still need a pair of wings. I'm gonna have to go deal with that at some point here.
If you want to, like, stay down there, I can try to see if I can get some wyverns to spawn.
Yeah, I mean, that's your call if you want to divvy up the labor here. I am kind of just opening up this desert.
If you see, like, a chest you haven't opened yet, please look for a mirror.
Sure. AG, what's up? How are you today, my dude?
I'm still glad that Colton liked this present.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been thinking about it for a while. And did you ever get the chance to show it off to chat?
No. But if the enemies down here don't kill me, the sand will. I have played the Switch Zelda games, Epsilon. Breath of the Wild is an absolute masterpiece. I've mentioned this before, but the English voice actor for Zelda is actually a friend of mine. We hail from the same small town. He lives in Canada these days, but she's from here.
I wonder if it's like public knowledge, like where he was, you know, raised.
Yep, on Wikipedia. So I absolutely love Breath of the Wild. I would put Breath probably in my top 5 favorite games of all time. I think it is objectively the best 3D Zelda. I have mixed feelings about Tears. Tears is a great game. It is in many ways an improvement on Breath of the Wild. But I feel a certain way about it. You know, because we had to wait 6 years for it. They used the same map, the same engine, a lot of the same armors and weapons. And so, it didn't... I guess it didn't exceed my expectations in any way. But again, I look at... You know, because this isn't the first time that the Zelda team had to turn around and make a sequel to a Zelda game using the same engine, right? It's the same thing we had with Ocarina and Majora's Mask. And if you look at that production cycle, you know, they had 18 months. And they made what I think is as good, you know, if not a better game. And so the fact that we had to wait 6 years for Tears, and it was kind of really just like Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, it felt more like a rehash of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Like its own...
I was pretty bummed about that, I won't lie. But that said, both games are still great. I still fire them up every once in a while and play.
Yeah, that's true, Epsilon.
And as far as Echoes goes, I mean, Echoes is kind of a filler game. It's the same thing. You know, they used an engine that they already had to make that game, which I don't think there's any problem with doing. Echoes was fun. Kind of a novelty. But I enjoyed it. So I would say anybody who owns a Switch needs to at least play one of those 3 games. Like if you own a Switch and you're not playing Zelda, you're not doing it right.
I figured out why wyverns weren't spawning. If there's an NPC nearby, apparently, like, the wyverns can't spawn.
I thought maybe that was it, but I'm like, well, I feel like I've had wyverns spawn around NPCs before, so...
Yeah, I feel like wyverns are, like, the reason you can't build stuff in the sky. I mean, whatever. Just move the wizard down.
Yeah, that's the thing, Epsilon, is I like a lot of the classic Zelda formula stuff. I'm that guy, you know, I want 8 dungeons. You know, where the dungeon takes you an hour or 2 to get through. I want my hook shot and my fire rod and etc, etc. And you know, I think like adding the whole underground and sky areas to Tears was a great way to expand Hyrule. I think that worked. But
I don't think they made enough.
Well, and like I barely consider what Tears has to be dungeons. You know, they kind of did the same thing that Breath of the Wild did with the Divine Beasts. It's like,
yeah,
I think shrines are cool, but I still don't really get why they didn't put real Zelda dungeons in these games when they totally could have. We could have had some great dungeons built with those engines. They just kind of didn't. Tears did have the better boss fights.
Yes.
Hands down.
I still remember my first fight against, what's the ice boss's name? Colgera?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love the Colgera fight so much.
Yeah.
And the spectacle of the final boss fight is so much better than Breath of the Wild's. Because, you know, And Brett's is just, oh, just shoot the glowing points. At least with Tears, it's more engaging. I don't want to spoil anything.
I agree.
Nobody's played it. But yeah, in Tears, it felt like you were actually fighting something. Like something that was trying to, you know, fight back against you.
Yeah, I mean, Ganon fights are notoriously underwhelming in the series. They're cinematic, but not like not difficult fights.
Ganon fights being good.
But not difficult.
Well,
that's what I mean.
Is there a difficult boss in Wind Waker?
I guess not really.
I don't think I've ever died in a game other than maybe Ganon. He does.
Let's try to get some of these stupid mobs out of here. Since everybody wants to spawn, we can't get to them.
Oh my god! Oh! A wyvern spawned like right in front of my face and scared the shit out of me. Oh.
Happens.
Oh. Yeah. My apologies for the language, guys.
Hear that, everybody? Josh said shit on stream.
Yeah. This morning, I started watching the previous stream again just to see, like, how much I was talking, if it was good or not. And I think I said the F word without realizing it, but I don't remember. And I can't hear what I said because you started talking as well.
I think I would have called you on that one.
Yeah. But, like, if I did, you didn't hear me. Because you were talking... You started talking right as I said.
Oh, maybe.
It was a... Like, if I did say the F word, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't realize it. But...
How many souls make a key? Is it 15?
Yes.
I have almost enough for 3 keys.
What does that mean, Josh? Explicitly?
These stupid enemies keep confusing me.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
And it lasts forever.
Do that. Yeah, it's like 10 seconds, isn't it?
At least.
Okay, I got your souls. I just needed to move away from the lizard.
There is some lava down here, so I guess I probably should work my way over here.
What wings were you going for?
That doesn't really matter. I mean, fairy wings are fine. I can always shimmer.
Yeah, we have enough for another pair of angel wings.
Fine.
And their armor. Okay, they're in the exercise.
Cool.
Oh, you were talking to Dad. Okay.
I know I didn't have to say it.
Hey,
But typically I'm not big on cursing on stream, but I can if I choose to.
That's true. freedom of speech and whatnot.
So I can make 3 keys and still have 3 souls left over, which is enough to craft a mechanical skull.
Yeah, how do we get a mechanical worm? Isn't that the both one? Or is that... No, that's the skull.
The skull is 3, 3, and 3.
Yeah, we need more souls of night. Oh yeah, your wings are in the chest there.
Okay. Oh, what do I get rid of?
I'm actually kind of a big swearer nowadays, guys. I don't know why. Funnily enough, it started after Allie died. I just stopped caring as much, I guess. Maybe it's just part of turning 18 and whatnot.
Lemon's a rideable basilisk.
Pretty sure that's really fast.
Oh, bro's cruising.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
If I have, it was forever.
Cool. Okay. We have 2 mechanical eyes already.
We do. I don't want to fight the twins with us though.
No.
I'd rather have a repeater.
Yeah. I don't think we have enough titanium to make even one, it looks like.
Probably not. We have a lot of orichalcum. Maybe, Josh. I will admit that, like, when it happened, I was a very angry person. Like, genuinely bitter. Which I mean, I'm sure is understandable and kind of par for the course when something like that happens to you. But, like, before and now, like, I'm a very empathetic person, but my empathy was just out the window for anyone that wasn't. And I think just part of that, I guess, rage was making me more vulgar. But nowadays it usually isn't an issue because the only people that are, you know, allowed to say, hey Josh, you're supposed to swear, are like Dad and my teacher at college.
Let's change the subject. You want an orichalcum repeater?
Yeah, that's fine. Did I say something wrong?
No, I just don't want to talk about swearing anymore.
Oh.
Alright, so... Actually...
You might be able to make holy arrows.
Well, I'm actually thinking Hellfire's probably better.
Are those the ones that explode?
Yeah, and it only takes 1 bar of Hellstone to make 100 of them.
Oh, cool.
So...
What if you went Hellstone and I went Holy?
Up to you.
Here, can we sleep till day?
For what?
So that I can grind enemy Hallow. Ugh. I mean, it's up to you. Can't make you get in the bed.
What do you want to... I don't understand. Why do you need daytime?
Because it reduces the spawn pool. Like, I don't want hallowed nighttime enemies spawning.
Oh, I was just doing it in the underground.
Well, unicorns don't spawn underground.
Oh, well, see, that's what I was asking is, why do you want it day?
Oh.
That's the answer. Looking for unicorn. All right. I don't have a watch or a GPS.
Yeah, no, you're fine, Josh. I just tend to run my mouth.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna try and get a data list here.
Yeah, you do that and I'll grind out Hallowed.
So what we're gonna do is I have a chest, and I crafted some of these keys of light out of souls. If I put said key in this chest, it's going to turn the chest into a hallowed mimic, which is a fairly dangerous enemy. I do have to be a little careful here fighting this thing. But they can drop really rare stuff. So far I'm getting the easy attack pattern.
Yeah, and remember when they close their mouths, they can reflect projectiles back at you.
They actually don't do that in Classic, apparently.
Oh, really? Didn't know that was an expert-only thing.
Yeah. First try Daedalus.
Nice.
Let's go. I made 3 chests and 3 keys, so we might as well see what else we get.
Yeah.
So this Daedalus bow is cool though, guys, because instead of shooting arrows kind of conventionally like most bows, it will actually rain the arrows down. And you'll see when we fight a specific boss why that's so clutch. Josh is eating bacon only for breakfast. What a champion. Flying knife. Care about a flying? Not really. Pretty niched weapon. Another flying knife. Oh well.
Money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Words of the Great Waffle Time. Money. Money.
Let's see. Okay. So we probably could do twins.
Yeah.
I don't have a fantastic arena set up here.
It shouldn't be too hard to extend it, though.
No, it won't. Didn't even really need to be big. I think honestly, it's probably fine. I just have to be able to run back and forth a few times. And we have buffs. I'm gonna craft a few more. Uh, 1200. We'll do jesters too. Why not? So right now, Josh, we're just doing some boss prep. Getting arrows ready for the fight. I honestly think I might just zip back over to the shimmer and reforge. Really have any better ranged accessory? Of course, I don't have any fast way to get there. We have no ones. All right.
Could use a magic conch and teleport to the beach.
I don't think I have one.
I thought you did. I saw a few in the chest, and I took one.
We'll take the scenic route.
I mean, if you want to use mine, you can.
Fine. Yep, for mech bosses. We have a mechanical eye. We actually have two. So we're going to attempt to do the twins first. Alright, now we have a jungle pylon. We care about the life form analyzer.
I mean, it might be useful for finding rare stuff.
Well, I know it's material. That's the only thing I was thinking. A cafe. Hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's start. Clothe your hat.
Yeah, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, so now we're going to turn this back into a ranger emblem just for a little while. And let's go ahead and try to do some reforging here to make our gear a little bit better. So my Daedalus is agile, which actually isn't bad. Let's see if we can get an Unreal repeater. Okay. So what I'm doing here, chat, is reforging my gear, which basically means I can pay this NPC to randomly change the modifier on my stuff. But really what I'm trying to do right now is just maximize my damage output. So we changed our bows to be Unreal. All that green text you see at the bottom there is the additional bonuses from having those bows reforged. AG, welcome back. Cafe, are you a Terraria aficionado? Absolutely welcome, knowledgeable people. It is satisfying. It costs me money every time you hear that hammer sound, but to max out your stuff is always a good feeling. Did you want to reforge some stuff, Josh? Hello?
I forgot to unmute.
Did you want
I
to
said I might. I'm focusing on making arrows right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because you make 200 holy arrows with each unicorn horn.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make 1,200.
That's plenty.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm gonna go to the bathroom. BRB. Lots of capitalism in Terraria. Oh yeah, AG, you were talking about that. How did he take it? Went really well, he's accepting. I'm so happy to hear that, dude. Outstanding. I'm ready when you are, Josh.
Yeah, just grabbing an archer potion.
Suppose I should grab one too.
Can I use it for anything else?
You got food?
No.
All right, here we go. Mechanical boss number 1.
Okay, don't touch that fire.
Fire bad.
Fire bad. Especially this fire, because it hurts you at like double the rate normal fire does.
All right, there's
Okay,
one.
Spaz is down. This fight is now free. Which is surprising because I'm only at 16 hearts.
I'm not. I mean, we're playing in classic.
That's fair.
Nice.
There you go.
Ooh.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make a hallowed root. And then once we're done with the mechs, I'll just shimmer.
Okay. I do have another mechanical eye, so
Yeah, just
no
So-
rush.
yeah, should have enough.
Sanduke,
Man,
hello.
it was already deadly, so I don't need to reforge it.
Sanduke, how are you today? Good to see you again. Okay. Round 2.
Ready when you are.
Boy, that was weird that they spawned from opposite sides of the screen.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I saw Retinazer and I was so confused. Am I hitting him? I can't see him. Yeah, just so you guys know, my computer isn't as good as my dad's, so I can't see as far as he can.
Yeah,
Like,
Josh
I can't zoom
Josh
my
is playing on
screen
a
out.
laptop right now.
Yeah, and it is not a gaming laptop. It is a school work laptop that is not being used for what it was meant. I'm actually really good at dodging twins.
Yeah, they always aggro you, so I have trouble hitting. Okay. The first mechanical boss is down.
Okay, here's. So I have 700 arrows.
I don't think I want to do anything with the hallowed bars yet.
Well, not yet. I don't think we have enough.
Yeah, I never do a keybind for healing, Cafe. I don't know why. I've never ever done that with Terraria.
I put it on mouse 5.
We do have 7 gelatin crystals too.
Yeah, I found 5 of them down there when I
A
was
blade
grabbing
staff, a blade staff would go a long way.
those, especially with the destroyer.
But I'm still pretty confident that we could just do the destroyer.
It's up to you. If you want to get a blade staff, I wouldn't say no. I do enjoy my blades.
Mm-hmm. Alright, am I misremembering? Thought it was 3 and 3.
For the worm?
Oh no, that's Skeletron, isn't it?
Yeah, no. That one needs 6 souls of night.
You want to try Skeletron?
I mean, do we have enough time?
I think so.
Might as well.
Why not?
And I remember
Maybe
the first
if I
time I saw
wasn't
this
using
dude,
my
I
own
was
hammer.
terrified. Yeah, it's so hard to hit him because he keeps flying out of my sight. Laser's down.
2 hands are down.
Yeah, the cannon. Okay, there's the vice. The gripper. There we go.
Easy.
Wasn't difficult. We have 55 halibars.
GG's. Well, Leo, you're having an existential crisis. You want to talk about it, buddy? Sanduk, you have a slight fever. I feel like July is the worst time of the year to have a fever. I guess we gotta go get more souls.
Yeah, we have like 4, so we only need 2. The destroyer.
We have
summon.
1 soul of night.
Oh.
We have
The
0
other ones
souls.
go.
We have 0 souls
Oh,
of
you
light.
use them to
so-
make a use them to make a skull.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the under?
Corruption is to the left. It's like
Oh.
the next biome. You want to go do more souls of light? Because we don't have any of those either.
You go do Souls of Night.
Okay.
Perfect that the desert is walled off.
Yeah, that was a little bit lucky. Alright, so we're basically going to go rinse and repeat here. I'm going to go to our evil biome. Fight some enemies down there and try to get Souls of Night. That's what we need next. Where are all the crazy enemies at? Alright, well, we're getting cursed flames, so that's a good sign.
Remember, if it's the natural corruption that spawned with the world, it's not going to give you souls.
Oh, so where do I go then?
I'm pretty sure the underground corruption went under the ice.
Okay.
Picking up. Oh, because I got an encumbering stone without realizing.
Pedro, I'm sorry, I do not know who that is. But I feel like a lot of people have died this week. Khalil, it's a safe space. As long as you adhere to the channel and YouTube community guidelines, you're fine to open up. We'll listen. You know, you can't talk about hurting yourself, stuff like that, because that violates the standards, but you're more than welcome to just share your struggles.
Yeah, they inflict confusion for 12 whole seconds. The scorpions will give you venom.
I do not like Icy Merman.
But a sun mask.
I got one of those too. Yeah, that kind of thing, Khalil, you have to be really careful about. You know, I want you to know that we hear what you're saying, and I don't want you to feel alone. But if you're having those kind of thoughts, you know, this isn't the best place for you to be right now. The best thing for you to do is get off YouTube and go find some help. You need to go tell somebody in your life how you're feeling and what you're going through. A lot of that stuff takes time, and it takes a lot of work. You that's an unfortunate part of my daughter's story, Khalil, is, we got her help and got her in to see a doctor and got her on medication. And I think it was, kind of too little too late. She wasn't around long enough to, give it the time that those things need. It's not a quick fix, But I really hope that you are able to, to understand that this way you feel is not how you're going to feel forever. I promise you that it's a temporary thing.
Yeah, if it wasn't, then I would still be in a terrible place, even without out.
Oh, trying to fight a corrupt mimic on ice is not fun.
No, especially when you don't have ice skates.
Oh, we got chain guillotines.
Gotten 24 so far.
No worries, AG. It was good to see you. Thanks for checking in. If you've been on a medication for 2 years, Khalil, and you're still struggling, then you are not on the right medication, friend. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a mental health professional. But 2 years of treatment for basically any condition. If you aren't better, and I don't mean like completely better, but improved enough, then it's time to have another conversation with your doctor. The world of mental health medication is kind of crazy because, a medication can do a certain thing to some people, but something completely different to others.
Yeah, for some people, it can even make it way worse.
A lot of times it does. No, thank you for sharing that good news with us, AG. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, Khalil, and what Cafe is saying there, comes from a place of love. I know it's not always easy to see things that way, but what they're saying has a lot of truth to it. Okay, so I got a weapon from a pig run that's literally just a big leg of ham. It's called the ham bat. It's literally just like...
I'm pretty sure that's from Don't Starve.
It's literally just like a ham hock.
Yeah. I think in Don't Starve you have to kill like there's like these pig NPC guys.
I wouldn't say necessarily, Josh, that therapy's better than medication. I think depending on
That
what
depends on the person.
what you're dealing with, there's, both can work. I will tell you, for me personally, this is just Matt, right? In my experience, that's all I can really weigh in on. Is I've done both in the last 2 years, extensively. And therapy helped me personally a lot more than any medication.
But for me, it's the opposite. Medication was way more helpful to me than therapy ever was. So, I mean, usually when you're going through something, it's best to try both.
Flower of Frost. Valentine, what's up? Good to see you, friend. Happy Sunday to you.
How many souls do we need to get?
Well, let's see. I know that we need some just for boss summons, but... No, Josh, you don't need to apologize. You're adding to the discussion. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're not, being insensitive or insulting to anybody. You brought up a good conversation point. So you're good, buddy. I have 26 Souls of Night. I'm trying to think if there's really anything else that we need them for, though.
At this stage in the game, there isn't too much. And, I have 37 of them.
Yeah, so, I mean, what's after the Destroyer? We have Hallowed Pickaxes, Queen Slime, and then Plantera.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna really need souls for anything. I don't know if you want a dungeon dip and try to get a Cobalt Shield.
Oh, that's not what I need right now. What I need is probably an emblem. Because right now my accessories are actually really terrible.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm gonna make...
Try and go down and kill the wolf. Myself an emblem. I still can't... Oh.
What else do I need? Souls of Night. Rotten Chunks. Alright. Worm. I don't know if you still need life crystals.
Yeah, just... Oh, that's perfect. Now I'm full.
Okay. Oh, do I even want to keep my breaker blade with me? I guess it doesn't hurt. Keep it. I'm never going to use this cat. Got a Pigron kite. Compass. Okay. I mean, I'm game to do the worm anytime here. I'd like to try and stay over to the right just so our NPCs don't die, but
That's probably not going to...
I'll try.
Now. Another bast.
Alright, are you ready?
I guess so.
All right, everybody. Mechanical boss number 3. Here we go. Damage is good, but I'm getting walloped.
Yeah, I think he's focusing you. He's coming up.
Woo.
That was very easy for me. Yeah, it must have just focused you. You're probably doing way more damage.
Yeah, I still got through it. Didn't even need the cheese. Alright. So... how about... 2 pickaxe axes? How about Caliber?
Yeah, we have 12 gelatin crystals. Okay. So I can shimmer my...
Don't need our breaker blade anymore. Not even going to use chain guillotines.
I think I'm gonna make a true Knight's Edge.
Yeah, that's a great choice. Ooh. Meritorious, amazing, and tenacious team. Great acronym work, buddy. Thank you. Alright, I guess I'm going to... shimmer back to melee, I mean...
Oh yeah, I wanted to fight the... Do you have any guide voodoo to ult?
I don't think so.
One. So your elevator is this one that goes in the desert, right?
Yeah. It's not a completely straight shot. You kind of got to wiggle your way around there and work to the left, it looks like. Oh, there it is, to the right. Yep. You got it. I was a little bit lazy with that one. Alright, let's put this dude back to menacing. Menacing, 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 menacing. What a legendary Sounds good, Rowan. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you stopping in. Enjoy the QT with your dad. So now the question is, do we go straight into the jungle or do we drag our heels? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down in the jungle. And just try to open up some horizontal pathways to encourage life fruit to grow. So now that all 3 mechanical bosses are defeated, chat, our next MO is to scour the jungle. There will now be a new ore down here called chlorophyte that we will absolutely need. There's going to be our next like 2 bosses are in the jungle. Not including Queen Slime. And there's going to be fruits that grow down here that will raise our max HP even further. But both the chlorophyte ore and... yeah, like here's chlorophyte right here. But both the chlorophyte ore and the life fruits take time to spawn. They grow just like plants. So all I'm doing here is opening up a few horizontal tunnels. I wonder if there is a mirror in this dead man's chest. So I'm going to open up some tunnels here to try and encourage more of these fruits to grow. Going to make it easier for us in the long run. Oh, there's a mirror in this chest.
Nice.
First of all, Ella, I don't know if it's even possible to become obese from eating watermelon.
I think there's too much water in it.
Second, I can't imagine you ever being obese ever in your life. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, no offense.
I'm kind of with you, Laura. I'm not, I mean, I'll eat watermelon. I'm not crazy about it, though.
I enjoy it a bit.
My favorite fruit is peaches, and right now, peaches are in season, and I've been eating peaches literally every day. Another good thing about the jungle is that there's turtle enemies down here, which have a rare chance of dropping turtle shells. And if you defeat enough turtles to get 3 shells, you can make turtle armor, which is probably the best melee armor available right now. But basically, the jungle is where we want to be. I often think that life is a 100-year journey and life should be lived to the fullest. We're all going to die anyway, so why live in fear of what holds us back? That's a deep cut. If you make it to 100 years, that's a pretty long life. it's more like 70.
But yeah, pretty sure that's literally like what Persona 3 is about. Burn your dread, Memento Mori.
Memento Mori. Death will find us all.
Yep.
I used to be so scared of dying, guys, but don't get me wrong. Don't misconstrue what I'm about to say. Because I'm not in a hurry to die. I have a lot that I want to do left with this life. There's a lot of people here that I love. And this project, it's like the more time goes on, the more meaningful and impactful this experience has become. You know, it's like every day I feel like somebody new comes in chat, tells their story, connects with me. And I think that's just like such a wonderful thing. So I know I've got more work here to do. But I will say that when my time comes, I'm not going to be scared. I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to try to bargain with the Reaper to give me more time here. I'll go home and see my kid. And I'll be just fine. Boy, another anklet of the wind. I think that's the mentality that I've adopted, Laura. That I'm at peace with it. Of course, it's still like a terrifying thing, just because it's the unknown.
It's terrifying to me because it's the one permanent thing that we know.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is. You're absolutely right. Memento Mori, yeah? Let's see. We'll take potion. So I guess maybe the thing to do while we're waiting for chlorophyte and life fruit is do queen slime.
I'm trying to get an emblem here. A single voodoo demon has not spawned yet. And the guy refuses to come down here so that I can
Can you
throw
blame
him
him?
into lava. Want to give him a little push.
Bisleri, hello. Yeah, I mean, to your point, I think we all fear the unknown, right? Even though I really wasn't trying to mine chlorophyte, I ended up with 73.
Yeah, I need it for the true Excalibur, so.
Yeah, me too. I thought you were doing Knight's Edge.
Well, I'm gonna need both for the Terrorblade.
I don't remember how much we need. Apparently it's more than 14 bars.
I have not really made any art before. Unless you count like functional 3D models as art. I've 3D modeled before just to print stuff.
I enjoy pixel art. I'm not good at it though. But I've done a fair share of it, just doing stuff for RPG Maker for the years. And I enjoy it. I think I might take a crack at Queen Slime here to see.
Go for it. We have 12 summons. How close is it to nighttime?
It's the middle of the day.
Okay, well, I can't. I guess I'll just throw myself in the lava. I have 19 gold.
You don't have wormhole potions at all?
No. Kind of stuck.
I mean, if you want to wait till I'm done with this fight, I can hook you up.
Yeah.
I don't like not having a dash. Oh, there's just so much stuff on the screen.
And that's what's difficult about her. Is she spawns so many projectiles and enemies. It's crazy.
But I'm still using Jester's arrows. I forgot to switch. Oh. Alright. I got a lazy blade staff. Oh. Book of Dissonance. Slime balloon. Alright. Let's take one mirror. Let's take wormhole potion.
Also, go home.
You're cutting out.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said I can finally go home.
Yes. Oh, man. Alright, so I guess sleep?
Yeah, it needs to be nighttime for the guy to go down.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I drank way too much water this morning. Josh with the cheese. Kat, what do you guys have going on this week? We're at the end of July. You can believe that. Oh boy. Not Cole. Michigan Mass, what's up, dude? Chair. My chair?
Bro just got pummeled.
Laura says absolutely
I gotta-
nothing with a smiley face. Maybe that's good. It is so hot today, although I think I'm going to swim after stream. You got a moped, Josh? That's sweet. Big baller.
I wanted to get a moped while I was going to college at Tech.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people in Turkey had them. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, America's boring. We only have cars. And, like, planes and maybe some trains.
I mean, we have mopeds here. It's just...
Well, like, when was the last time you saw somebody riding a moped here, though?
Not here, but in cities they're
Yeah.
all over. That's my point.
Oh.
America's too big and spread out. But people, a lot of people in cities have them.
Could have, like, a big train system like what Japan has, but, like, you know, car companies obviously didn't want that to happen. Like, I wish I could take a train to, like, Los Angeles or something. That'd be awesome.
I mean... And... I don't know where the closest train station is. City.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so... What are we gonna...
Cafe, I'll tell you what.
wanted to-
Summer is typically like my least favorite season. I don't like the heat either. And summer is especially hard now because my daughter died in the summer. And so just like the sounds and smells of summer remind me of that time. But we had such a just terrible winter. And so I'm enjoying this summer as much as I can. I'm grateful that it's not the brutal cold winter that we had. Yeah, Chicago being the closest train, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Hatch the goat. What's up, dude? Remind me, you're camping still, Hatch? We just hang out and chat for a little bit while we let some chlorophyte grow.
Be right back.
Okay. Oh, Michigan masks. I guess I can show you these while I got you on stream, brother. Hang on. So we've been having a lot of problems trying to print these controller stands, controller mounts for the wall. I don't really know why. I don't know if it's a filament issue or just like an extruder problem. I'll do my best to show you these, but so here is like a switch one. I don't know how well you can see that. So there's one for a Switch Pro controller. This one doesn't have a label on it, so I think it's just a more universal, generic kind. And I think there's one more printing right now. So we're trying to, I don't know, troubleshoot these. There's some weird little inaccuracies with the print. I don't really know why they're doing that, so... But when I get this third one printed, whenever I see, I'll try to get these samples over to you.
So the only print I was having issues with was the one with the color changing filament. The controller mounts, I mean, other than the minor inconsistencies in the Switch one, because I didn't enable supports on it, I forgot to. Like, those ones printed just fine. But we'll see for the one that's printing right now. Because the Switch one is an example you sent me, and then the other two are just stuff I found online. But yeah, they're all prototypes right now. If I need to like make edits, I can.
Yeah, Cafe, and on the subject of winter, like, where we live has some of the most brutal winters in the country. We get over 300 inches of snow annually. Blizzards shut down towns. And we're
Vocabulary is my thing, Josh.
We're right on Lake Superior, so there's a lot of lake effect snow here.
Yep, lots of wind, which is the worst part because it cuts the cold air right through your clothes. But yeah, Josh, vocab has always just been kind of a naturally easy subject for me. Like a lot of English stuff. Honestly, it just kind of bored me in school because it was too easy. I think I got it from my mom. Yeah, knowing high level English, like in lower level grades is kind of weird. Cause like sometimes you'll write or say something, and like the other kids will just have no idea what you're. Like I've said things to multiple of my peers in high school, and they just didn't understand what I was saying.
Patch, you come up to Michigan to ski? Where do you ski at, dude? Michigan's highest point is actually pretty close to where I live.
Is it?
In Arvon?
Oh, Arvon really is the highest point in Michigan, isn't it?
We do have 9 months of winter, more or less.
Yeah. Sorry, Winkler.
Crystal Mountain Resort, I have no idea where that is.
Google it. It is...
Downstate?
Okay. It gave me the one in Seattle. Yeah, it's downstairs. It's it's like at the base of the pinky nail. Is how I
So
would
it's
describe.
not far from Traverse City then?
Yeah, no, it's very close to that.
I just saw on the news yesterday that there was a mass stabbing at the Walmart in Traverse City.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do a mass stabbing?
You run into Walmart with a knife and just start going
Well,
after
yeah,
people.
but like eventually enough people would be screaming that you would just like run away, right?
I don't know.
How would you... I don't know. I obviously wasn't there.
Being literate is a flex, Momo. You're right.
Yeah, I'm not bragging. I'm just flexing. You know, it wasn't like effort on my part to be good at English. It was mostly my parents just really drilled reading into me at a young age. To be fair, Josh, it's harder to find good news nowadays. Not just because, like, you know, a lot of bad stuff happens every day, but because, like, you know, media likes to push the negative stuff because it gets more views.
No kidding, Rufio. I didn't read the story. I
Okay.
just saw the headline.
Oh. Did the person with the gun get charged with anything? Because I remember a story somewhere in America, a dude with a concealed carry stopped a mass shooting and he still got in trouble for that.
Yeah?
Because he discharged a firearm inside, which, I mean, I don't think he's charged protecting people. I wonder if that case is... Did you go to the jungle?
Yeah, I'm going in right now.
Alright.
Oh, I found a life fruit right at the entrance. Spectacular. Alright, so now we're on the hunt really for 3 things. Life fruits, chlorophyte ore, and one of these pink bulbs right here. How do you feel about Plantera?
Without an arena?
No, we can make a quick arena here. But I mean, she's right here.
Plantera arenas aren't very quick. I mean, I could probably do Plantera, but I'd need to, like, grab stuff, I guess. I didn't bring a spelunker with me, that wasn't very smart.
Oh no, my flippin' mirror. Whoopsie.
Well, I found my first life fruit. Papa's talking real. I hope a day does come where the littles can watch your streams too. Are you still there?
Yep.
Okay.
I feel like everything didn't spread very much.
No.
Not having any trouble finding Plantera bulbs.
Is that normal? I stepped on a lava trap, but it was a water. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
You mean like where a single row of tiles falls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. It'll happen with silt, sand, slush.
Well, yeah, that's like a bunch of blocks, though. That was just like a single column. Like a, you know, like what they do for lava.
I don't really care for the Mega Shark Cafe. I mean, it's alright at the beginning of hard mode, but it gets outclassed pretty quick. If you want a ranged weapon where you don't have to aim, a Mega Shark with Glorified Bullets is a great choice. I don't really, like, I'm not playing ranged. We're doing a melee run. And just used 2 bows just for the mechanical fights, because unless you have a melee weapon that projects, it's gonna be hard to hit the mechanical bosses. Daedalus is great for the destroyer. I love the Daedalus Stormbow. It's a shame too because the Mega Shark really is such a cool weapon. I wish there was like another, like a third version of it. Wish you could upgrade it into like a Giga Shark or something like that. I feel like this jungle isn't very big.
No. Feeling the pains of a small world right now.
I've only found 2 life fruit.
Same.
Yeah, we've been playing Thorium Cafe.
Yep.
And at first we were doing Thorium on Classic just to kind of learn the ins and outs of Thorium, but we got bored pretty quick, so we switched to Expert. And we've had a lot of fun so far. Laura without mods. Yeah, exactly, Cafe the Megalodon. We did Calamity 2 years ago, and that was a ton of fun. But
Yeah.
Laura, the best weapon without mods is a sword called the Zenith. You can't get it until... So you have to beat the final boss of the game a minimum of 2 times. Because 2 of the random items that he drops are required to craft it. But essentially it's a sword that's crafted from an insane amount of other swords. I think you need like 20-something swords in total.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely insane. It basically can cover the whole screen. Makes Terraria pretty free. And I do hope that they create Zenith level weapons for the other 3 classes. But we'll see. Ramona, hello. Happy Sunday. Oh, good deal, Rick. Always sad. All the years I had to do that, it never got easier. Oh man, I do a bee. Bro. Moss hornets.
Yeah, they just ignore all of your attacks pretty much. Where's the inner
The
thing?
first time you craft the Zenith, Laura, or see it and what it takes to craft, you're like, oh man, this is impossible. But once you understand what's in it, and you just make it a point to look for those things along the way, it's actually not that bad. There's a few instances of, I guess, RNG that you have to craft a Zenith. So, like, one of your Sky Islands has to have a Star Fury. Which is a sword that you can get pretty early on in the game, but it's required to make the Zenith. Same with the enchanted swords. Those are underground in shrines that randomly generate. Most worlds will have one, but I don't think it's guaranteed. And in a small world, which is what we're playing in, the odds are a lot smaller, basically, to get an enchanted sword. There's a few swords that you have to get, like, from events. And that stuff is random, too, the drops. So you need an Influx Waver, which is a sword you get from the Martian Madness event. You need a Broken Hero sword, which you get from a Solar Eclipse. Which will honestly be one of the next things that we do after Plantera. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky with the Enchanted Swords, Cafe. Well, you know, I don't have to explain it to you. But if you can find a tunnel that goes down... Sometimes you get lucky and their shrines spawn close to living wood trees. So you kind of just naturally stumble upon it. But yeah, like I said, I don't think it's a guarantee to get an enchanted sword.
It isn't.
So sometimes, like, that means you have to create a whole new world just to go look for an enchanted sword. Or a Star Fury. I've had to do that too. You know, you have 4 or 5 floating islands in your world, and all you get is horseshoes and balloons and magnets. Sounds good, Josh. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yeah, there's like no lifer here.
No, I've got 3, I think.
I'm still sitting at 2.
Now I'm just kind of opening up stuff here for Plantera. Doing this kind of stuff always makes me wish I had the flying saucer mount. I don't remember the RAM I used, Rufio.
I thought yours was like 16 or 32 gigabyte.
I honestly don't remember.
I mean, for reference, my computer came with 8 gigs of RAM and I upgraded it to 16. Oh, I finally found another one, jeez.
moss hornet. $128, bro. That's madness.
Gigabytes of RAM? Jesus.
I got a couple things, Cafe. I bought In Stars in Time. And a game called Until Then, that everybody keeps recommending. I need to get Celeste as well. I have Celeste on the Switch, but if I play it on stream, I'd rather just have it on Steam.
Well, Celeste isn't a very expensive thing.
No.
I think it's like 25, 30 bucks.
Rufio, you're a madman. But I think that's why we're friends. My Facebook memory this morning, actually, Rufio, was my favorite picture of us together. Not that we have a ton of pictures together, really. What's weird about growing up when we did, it's like people didn't have cameras all the time. Some light fruit grew down below us. Of course they don't, Rufio. Alright, let's see. I'm not super confident about Plantera here, but I'm willing to try because I'm not really going to lose anything. It doesn't go well. If I was smart, I'd make an Osagoth tunnel, but whoever said I was smart. Alright, let's just see if we can do this.
Oh, jeez. Oh, she wants me.
Mm-hmm.
Wine drunk mode. Still love the way he says that. He sounds like a fighting game announcer. Terra special move. Wine drunk mode.
A little close, but
that was crazy.
we did it. Well, she dropped a seedler, huh?
She dropped a grenade launcher. What's hurting me? What's hurting me?
Probably moss hornets.
Yeah, I only got 3 life root.
I only got 4. That boss was Plantera, Flora. A large, mean, succulent mama. However, she is very necessary for game progression because she gives us a key to the jungle temple. She's also one of those aforementioned bosses that you have to grind to get a component for the Zenith. So truthfully, I would like a Seedler.
There was another bolt down where I was.
Yeah, I saw another one not far from here too.
Yeah, I found it. It's like directly below you.
Meenerchu, hello. We are somewhere in the middle of hard mode. We're on the hunt for life fruit. We just defeated Plantera. We have a jungle temple key. We came down just to get life fruit and chlorophyte. And decided
yeah, I'm gonna pop into the temple real quick and grab a solar template.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I already have a coward pyramid made, so...
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Oh, thanks, Meenerchu. I mean, it's going okay. We're playing in Classic, so... I kind of started playing this... I was playing by myself. I've done three streams of Terraria now by myself. And I kind of just did it because a lot of chat hasn't seen this game, and so... kind of wanted to just show it to everybody and semi-teach people who were interested. But my son is playing here with me today. Which will speed everything up, make it a little bit easier, but we are on Classic, so... not too much challenge, honestly. I haven't gotten any turtle shells either, which is a big bummer.
Yeah, I feel like I should have gotten at least a couple by now.
I'm so with you on that one, Meenerchu. I miss the dash so much. It almost makes it harder not having the dash. It's like literally your only vanilla options are ninja gear or solar armor. I don't know if there's anything else that gives a dash.
There were only 3 chests on the way to Gollum.
Sounds about right for a small world. We are technically playing T-Mod Loader as well, me and Erchu. But I wanted to keep this as close to vanilla as possible. So we really just have like a couple of quality of life things on. Or excavator, boss checklist, etc. But like I was saying a little bit ago, off stream we've been playing Thorium, which we've been having a lot of fun. Alright, this is actually a pretty... Yeah? So, that's all these hornets. So I think let's bebop home here real quick. Smelt our chlorophyte. And let's combine all bandage. I thought True Excalibur was just Chlorophyte and Excalibur.
It is.
Palladium?
How much chlorophyte do you have?
91? There it is.
Yeah, that should be enough. I need 24. I just made one.
So now should I bother Chlorophyte armor? Probably not, hey?
I mean, even if you do, you can just shimmer it if we find
Yeah.
turtle shell.
I don't know if it's that much better. Chlorophyte helmet 13. 20 defense. I don't think it's... I mean, the buff is better, but I think I like titanium. Alright, so now... let's go reforge this weapon. First try. Cargo Masochist mode run with Infernum. Quality of life mods. Sounds pretty hardcore there, dude.
We're not that cool. I struggled in Calamity a lot.
Yeah, like, you really have to play the game differently. Okay.
Okay, we have 4 solar tents.
Oh, is that what you want to do? Is
Not right now. I would rather have life fruit, but I don't think we can.
well, we might as well do something to pass time so that more of it grows.
Yeah, you want to sleep or?
Let me craft a watch. Sounds good, Cafe. Thanks for hanging out. It was nice having you with us today. I hope to see you in more streams. What do I need for a watch? Just platinum?
Yep. You need a chain, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is it one of those things where you need a table and chair to craft it?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's like the one recipe that I can think of. Yeah, I can't think of any other recipes that...
You want one too?
Sorry, what are you crafting again?
Platinum
oh, a
watch.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Time isn't very helpful.
I love knowing the time. I feel like if you've got 4 tablets, we should use one.
Like right now?
Yeah, I mean... sit in the coward pyramid and... Either that or I go back down and do Plantera again. We're playing melee. Mean or Chew? Much appreciated.
Ah,
That's nice to have. You wanna grab it?
Oh, do you want that?
Oh, you can have it.
I'm gonna make a Terrablade, so I don't want it.
I mean, I'll take it for now. Eight is a lot of muffins for one. I don't know if I've ever had to do 8. Tell you what though,
I can think of is like the Wii U. For some reason it was really hard to get them on the Wii U.
well, you used to need way more. I
Yeah.
think you used to need 3 to craft the Terrablade in total.
Yeah, because you needed one to make the true Knight's Edge and the true Excalibur each.
Yeah.
And then you needed another for the Terrablade. And I don't think Mothrin was a thing, was it? I thought it was like just a random drop from any enemy.
I don't know. I think Mothrin was still an enemy, but it didn't exclusively drop the sword.
Yeah. I'm surprised one hasn't spawned yet.
I always struggle getting influx waivers, mean or chew. I feel like I have to do 20 saucers sometimes.
For me, it's less about luck and more about the fact that just fighting saucers is awesome. It's terrible.
Alright, really, enemies
where
you
on earth
can't
are
jump
all
up.
the Mothrins?
All our spawns keep getting filled up to the left because these enemies can't jump over a 4... Oh, there's one.
Ah! There's a Mothrin. I am now at half health.
We got one.
And... Awesome. It's 1 out of 2.
Thanks for the good luck, Meaner Chew. We got one first try because you said that.
And a death sickle. Oh, spear staff.
Wouldn't mind some of the celestial components. Meaner Chew, what's your favorite class? Modded or otherwise?
You're about to die. Oh,
I'm good.
Never mind.
Suppose we should have a campfire in here.
Here.
I got it. Oh, we got 2 broken hero swords in a row. Summoner.
I was gonna ask her what she dropped.
Yeah, we got both. 2 in a row. I almost went summoner in our thorium run that we're doing right now. Maybe I'll switch. We're talking about doing Fargos after.
Yeah, I'd like to.
$10 degrees in a half hour. Did the wind switch out of the north? It's been hot here all day, and I was thinking about going and jumping in the lake after this, but it's cooling down.
I just
won't.
turned my air conditioner on.
Is Fargos harder than Calamity, Meaner Chew? Because I feel like Calamity was just crazy. Oh, I died.
I didn't.
Ah, I didn't get a block up in time. Go away, Fleaman. Bro, where's my... Brother, can you spare some oats? Oh man, really? I'm dead again. Oh, I don't know how I killed that Mothrin.
Oh, another one spawned.
Yeah, and it dropped another broken hero sword. LOL. Alright, I guess I'm just not gonna do anything I want to do till this is over. Oh, are you joking? Bro, another one showed up.
Got a moonstone.
Another thing I'm hoping for. Eternity mode or above, it also reworks all pre-hard mode calamity bosses. In Eternity, you get debuffs for everything. In the Underworld, you're on fire, you can't breathe in the sky. That sounds like a little nightmare, bro. So I feel like that's like cheap difficulty. It's like even in Calamity, the first time I went down into the abyss,
Another one.
bro, getting 4 from one solar eclipse is crazy. Oh, you're one of those, Minachu. You're more of a gamer than I. No, beating Calamity was the hardest Terraria thing I've ever done. Calamitous and the Exomex were just next level hard. Well, that went okay. Alright, I guess I gotta do the Night's Edge too.
Oh. I got it in 3 reforges.
Right on. Alright, so I need a Light's Bane. I need Volcaner. Need a Blade of Grass. And I need a Miramasa. Oh, and as friendly as this Daedalus is. Right on. Guess that means I gotta zip over to the dungeon and try to find a Miramasa.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's gonna be the most time-consuming part.
Maybe. Man, really? Thought I could warp to NPCs with a wormhole potion.
Nope.
That's a pretty believable number, Laura. I know it looks like an asinine figure, but I believe it. About a beautiful desert pylon. Yeah, I mean, Archie, that's one of those things where, like, you've got to walk away and come back. You know. Oh, I just put a bunch of random stuff in this chest. Don't remember why I did that, but cool. Alright, so we're going down here, really just trying to unlock a gold chest, and hope that we find another Miramasa. I don't really know how much of the dungeon we've explored. Looks like it's a very big dungeon. So it could very well mean that there's not another Miramasa. If there's not another Miramasa in here, I'm gonna have to change my tactics. Either by changing classes or trying to think of a different weapon to use against the Moon Lord. Probably means we're going to end up fighting Duke Fishrin so that
Say flare on.
I can have a flare on. Flare on, or I mean a flare on will get me through the pillars and then I can get a daybreak. Daybreak works just fine too. There's a locked chest. There's 2 locked chests. It's a Valor. Not what we wanted. I only have... it's a pistol. Not what I wanted.
I'd go like ranger or something, but I literally can't do that, so.
No, there's no problem going dual melee here. We'll be fine.
This is starting to get genuinely irritating. Why is there no life fruit? I don't think life fruit has ever been this rare for me.
I know it's very improbable that I would have unlocked a chest and left a mirror also. We'll check everything just in case. But there's very much more dungeon. NPCs are having a party, how cute. Ooh, there's a paladin. And I died.
A story told in 2 parts.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing, Meaner Chew, is I was already in here pre-hard mode and I found a Miramasa. So the Terra Blade that Josh is using is from said Miramasa. So now the object of the game is to find a second. Become significantly less likely to happen. C'est la vie.
Still no Seedler. Got a Flower Pow.
I don't like maces. Let's take another look at this dungeon. Make sure that I'm not missing anything. Some other corridor. Doesn't look like I was ever in this room. That's where the hallowed chest is. There's one locked gold chest there. Alright, well, I gotta go back. Luckily, we can warp there now. I'll grab my money back, why not?
Finally got a turtle shell, jeez.
Nice. I know we have one in the chest.
This jungle is tiny.
Not feeling very lucky, Chad, but we really need this chest to have a blue sword in it. Cobalt shield. Guess that's the second best thing for us to find. Alright. Anywhere else? That chest wasn't locked. I wonder if that's not a dungeon chest? Not a dungeon. I don't think that this chest can have a Miramasa in it. I think it's just a gold cavern chest that just happened to... There's a tunnel here. Maybe nothing, but gotta scour at this point. Sounds good, Minachu. Thanks for hanging out, dude. It was nice meeting you. Always add to the stream, so hope to see more of you. I think I'm out of luck.
I'm not surprised. This world is pretty bad when it comes to a lot of...
It's mostly just that it's a small world. You know, it's fine if it's just one player, but add a second and cheese a paladin? Absolutely. Thanks for nothing, summons. And I'm gonna... We got it. Dropped a whole lot of nothing. Alright, I concede. We're gonna have to do a different strategy. Really want to put that there. Beautiful. What are you working on? Just jungle?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find life fruit. I'm only sitting at 6 right now.
Yeah, I don't really know what else there is to do. Turtle armor. Life fruit. And golem. I think I'm about ready for a break. So I think we're going to call stream for today.
Yeah, my neck hurts from from leaning in to see if I can see life fruit.
Yeah. I mean, we did good, though. We did all the mechanical bosses. We did Plantera. Got you pretty much caught up. Got you a Terra Blade. Did an Eclipse. We got a lot done in less than 4 hours, so...
Yep.
Things are good, Hatch. We're just about to jump off here, actually. So, the schedule for next week or this week isn't dead set yet. I haven't decided how I'm going to do Friday, Sunday this upcoming week. If I'm going to start a new game or if we're just going to push through. But I can tell you guys right now that Wednesday will be more Undertale Yellow. And the game is starting to really get good. So we're finally at the turning point. We're about halfway through the game. And so now the game is like really exposing its roots to the original Undertale. So I'm very, very excited to see what happens. So if you're around on Wednesday and want to catch some Undertale Yellow, come hang out. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you to everybody who came and hung out. Thank you to SW for your donation. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys do something today to give yourself some rest. Put some energy in the tank for the week ahead. Good luck with everything you have. And if you're around on Wednesday, like I said, I hope to see you there. That's it for today, guys. So, as always, take care. And remember to love yourself. See you guys.